Fuller, and I am here to tell you about my new podcast, thatEndoPod. As many of you may or may not know, I have endometriosis. Last year I had laparoscopic surgery and I was finally officially diagnosed. It took me 25 years.
Sorry, what?
25 years of suffering, of being handed off from one stumped doctor to the next stumped doctor, countless misdiagnoses, ineffective treatments, normal lab test results, and of course my favorite, just being written off with, "You're a mystery case," aka, "It's all in your head." It took me 25 years of feeling like I was crazy. But the thing that has haunted me the most this past year is realizing that had I had any resources whatsoever, any exposure or awareness of what endometriosis was, I could have gotten help so much sooner. Endometriosis is not even a word that most people even had ever heard of up until recently. In fact, endometriosis is historically one of the most underfunded and under-researched health conditions. Growing up, there was no place for community, for outreach, for people to come together and share their stories or compare symptoms so that they could better advocate for their own health or even just learn what it was. Nada. There's a reason endo has been dubbed the invisible disease. It can be so very isolating. Luckily, things have changed, and nowadays we have so many different ways to connect. I want to be a part of that change. thatEndoPod will be a safe place for endo warriors and friends and family and loved ones of endo warriors to build community and spread awareness. A place for people who have this chronic, debilitating disease that affects more than 1 in 10 people born with a uterus. That's at least 178 million people worldwide can band together. Each episode, I will either be interviewing a fellow endo warrior to share their story in their own voice, or an expert in the field who can shine light on all the hard stuff. My hope is that this podcast will help build a community where we can not only help each other live more healthy, pain-free lives, but also advocate for the funding and research we need in order to better treat the disease, to develop less invasive and more timely diagnoses, and maybe even someday find a cure. First episode drops July 27th. Please subscribe and listen to or watch it wherever you listen to or watch podcasts. We are not alone. We are not crazy. We deserve better.